Friends, if you're jumping on a plane and doing some travel this season, going to some pretty cool destinations, and you're traveling with a soft bag, you're doing it wrong. My name is Blake and I host a ton of different trips for the Gig Harbor Fly Shop. And after doing a bunch of travel, I have found the perfect case for traveling. It's a Pelican Air. I don't have a brand new clean one here to show you. I have mine that is just beat to... And this has been all over the place with me and it has taken the hits. I love it and I'm going to explain why. So in 2018, we're sitting at the Honolulu airport with a massive flight delay, 13 hours, waiting for our plane to get to Christmas Island. And my buddy Scott has a hard case and he's sitting on the thing because there are no seats in the entire area of that part of the airport. And I'm looking at his case going, I wish I had one of those. So I started talking to him about his case and found out some pretty cool things. And I ordered this thing right there, standing there at the airport. And it was at my house by the time I got back from my trip. The thing that's incredible about this case is that it perfectly fits 9-foot 4-piece fly rods without having to be diagonal or do anything like that. It fits them perfectly in the back. And I can stack up the rods and I have tons of room for all of my other stuff. On my trips, I'm usually bringing a small drone with me, camera equipment, wading boots, other fishing gear, usually bringing something along for clients. I have backup fishing gear, my clothes, all of that stuff. And I'm able to do it with just a backpack and this case. I'm going to go over some of the features of the case. The buckles on this thing are heavy duty. I have full confidence in these latches. The only thing I don't like about them is how loud they are when they snap shut. Besides the loud noise when they close, these things are incredible. Out of the back, there's a retractable handle. Makes for getting this thing around the airport really easily. The wheels are awesome and they're quiet. They're not loud. It's got handle on the top, handle on the bottom, and handle on the side. So grabbing this thing, because when you load it up, it's, 50 pounds, right? So grabbing this thing to be able to load it in the back of a vehicle makes it really easy. There's a card holder on the side of the case as well. And I always write my name, my phone number, and then I write what my itinerary is, the date, airport city codes that I'm traveling from and to with my flight number, just in case I get separated from this thing and someone is going to try to track me down. That usually doesn't happen. It's usually me trying to track them down. I love that I can put a lock on here in 2 different locations. And I always put a lock on. For the locks, these little anvil TSA locks are great. TSA is able to put a key in there and open this thing up for bag inspection, but it keeps everyone else out of it, which is really nice. I prefer the locks that have the coated steel cable over just the little metal bar. The little metal bar will bend and you can break the lock more easily, but with the cable, because it has a little bit of give to it, you can see that this one has got, that one got caught on something, got munched, but this one's still going okay for now. But I'm going to have to replace this one. Yeah, I'm going to have to replace this one in the near future. Pretty inexpensive insurance policy for making sure that your stuff doesn't get stolen out of your bag. Not only do I like to make sure that my rods are safe, having them in a hard case, but when I travel internationally, I love to bring back a bottle of booze that you can't get anywhere else. Here's a bottle of Havana Club 7-year that I brought back from Cuba. I love to bring back stuff from Mexico, Belize, etc. And so in the hard case, I don't have to worry about things getting broken. The first time I tried to bring back booze from Cuba with my soft-sided duffel bag, I brought back 2 bottles and only one made it. The other one was smashed in the bag. So I learned my lesson. So when I fly, I just bring a 2-gallon Ziploc bag. I bring some bubble wrap and a little wine bottle foam stretchy thing. And just know that a 750 milliliter bottle of booze will weigh about 2.5 pounds. So plan accordingly. The other piece of equipment I recommend having is a travel scale. This hooks onto the handle of my case, and then I can weigh it and make sure that I'm not over my weight limit. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, hey, doesn't that case weigh a lot? The case is maybe a couple pounds more than a soft-sided duffel bag. but I think what you get with the protection is worth every pound. If you have a soft-sided duffel bag and you're gonna put your rods in there, you're gonna have to probably put them in the tube as well, and that's just extra weight. So you might as well just travel with the rods in the rod socks in the case altogether. So when I travel, I have my Pelican case and then a waterproof backpack. I love having a submersible waterproof backpack. So when I'm on the airplane, this is my carry-on. It's got my camera equipment and my stuff that I need for the next day, like a change of clothes. Everything else goes in the case. This works out really well because then when you're on a skiff and you're out fishing, having a waterproof bag is it's essential. This bag has seen better days, but it is unstoppable. So highly recommend the Patagonia Fish Pond waterproof backpacks. On the inside lid of my bag, I also tape my contact information, my cell phone and my wife's cell phone. And then of course, don't forget to buy an air tag, throw that in there so you can track your luggage. I've only had my bag lost one time, and it was last year on the way down to Mexico. It never made it on the plane from Dallas, but I was able to track my bag and watch it go to Miami and then into Merida, Mexico. If you want to do some travel but you don't have anything scheduled yet, we host some really fun trips, and we have links down below in the description to our website so you can check out those trips. We'd love for you to join us. And I'm going to also link all of these things down here too. So you can buy this case, the locks, the scale, all that kind of stuff to get prepared for your next fun adventure. I hope you have a great time on the next trip that you're going on, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.